Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher. Yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play Lethis. And yeah, if you didn't catch the last video, we have decided or opted for a change of direction for multiple reasons. One, we're no longer doing the campaign. There's a few game mechanics quirks that are either flying right over me and I'm not getting to terms with them, or I don't know, it's just irking me. So I've decided that what I really wanted to do out of Lethis is just to experience a fully fledged city. Most of the times whenever I'm doing or playing a game such as Lethis, anything that's a city builder or colony management, that kind of thing, it's a single scenario. You have a map, you have a bunch of resources, go and build the best goddamn city you can build. So that's what we're going to try and do here. Screw the campaign. At the rate I was doing that, I'd still be playing that campaign this time next year, and at the end of the day, whilst I like Lethis, I don't want to be playing it for a year. There's a fuck ton of other games out there I want to get around to playing, but I really want to experience what a fully fledged, no holds barred, no restrictions, access to everything Lethis City looks like. So that's what we're going with, and we have this big ginormous map here that we loaded up at the end of the last video. We have access to all the different metal resources. We have steam geysers, so it's iron, copper, and gold. We have access to all the farm products, so we now have, for example, we'll be able to grow potatoes and pumpkins. We have access to everything, and the way I'm going to categorize this mission as over, because it's a single scenario, there's no objectives other than the ones we set ourselves. So this run will be a success once we've completed all the monuments. So you have these, I'm assuming these are preliminary things that you need to help build a monument. So you have the artist's workshop, which I'm assuming does the carvings, engravings, statues, that nonsense. You have the inventor's workshop, pretty obvious what that does. And then you have the 4 monuments themselves. So you have level 1 observatory, level 2 botanic gardens, level 3 science fair, and last but not least the level 4 Zeppelin hangar. So you have all that to look forward to. But before we get started, we're going to have to take a look at how we set up our housing stuff. It's a big issue, one I keep screwing up. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to lie, don't have the time or the patience to develop my own system, to experiment, that kind of thing. I did, and I have this little plaster on my hand because I got angry at making a mistake and losing a recording and punched this. And it hurt. So we're just going to take someone else's design, and it's on the other screen in case you wonder why I'm always looking over here. And it's one of like countless different designs, and we'll sort of see how this one actually works. So in order for spacing terms, let's go with the biggest building that's taken up. Oh, I always forget where things are. This is what I'm looking for. Right, let's plop that down right here. Okay? So we have that. Then I'm pretty sure they have a kiosk beside it. That's not what they have beside it. They have a herbalist job. Right, let's go for the herbalist. It is a herbalist, isn't it? Yes. And beside that, they have one of these doofers. If I can find it. One of them. Then we want the exorcist. Then we shall have a newspaper kiosk. And that will allow us to set up our initial housing. So a road. I am not ashamed of having to do this, by the way. Not in the slightest. Because I have no ethics or morals, and I don't care. So that'll go that way a wee bit. So, houses. I do not know how many there is here. So I'm assuming from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then that goes across 3, and that brings you up to that road, which is about right. and then that comes down to there. Fine, so then this road loops around. Done and done. I'm assuming this is space for some gardens, because houses do eventually complain about beautification and all that lovely stuff. In terms of other services that we need to set down, we need to fire down a tax collector bio for all them monies. Pretty sure he goes here. Then we have a well, which goes here. Need a bit of town hall. Don't tell me what I need to build. I'll build whatever the fuck I want. And then we have just houses that go around the entire rest of the gaps. That's irritating, because in actual fact, this is the way it's set up. Now, clearly we don't have all the services we need here. So we need to put some things on this side. That includes the shop, which I always forget where it is. It's here. Calm down, people. You line up with that. So you do. We need a bathhouse, which would be here. And you need to rotate. Be there. And I think that'll be it for now. So, in terms of the other bits and pieces, I want to plop down this. We should put that there because I can. Okay, I can work with that. Beautification wise, let's contemplate some gardens. Let's do that. I've decided that I shall alternate. No, don't put it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just to keep telling myself it's okay. It is okay. See, this is why I don't alternate this stuff all the time, because it just makes me mad. Are you serious? Okay, so that's not even. Clearly. So let's just finish off the straight bits. So the basic plan will be to set up maybe a second one of these, and then set up our basic services to feed these basic services. We aren't setting up any like mining industry yet, steam, production of complicated goods. We're just going to get the basics up. We don't need these to get to level 10 yet. We just need a couple of levels to get a decent bit of population and to allow us to mess about with setting up new things and not having to worry about a bunch of crazy stuff. Let's get the other red. And I don't know what to do about the rest of this. So yeah, we could do something crazy like that, because why not? And then blue. Oh shit, this is gonna work. Decided to mix it up. Look at that. That's pretty. Anyway, so that's a basic setup. The thing is, we can just rinse and repeat. Key thing though to utilize in this version of the game, as in not what we were doing last time, is roadblocks. So we don't want any of these guys traveling down here because there's no fucking houses. Simple as that gets. It's pretty straightforward, don't you agree? And we don't want any of these services, which are only for this set of houses, to go past here. Simple. Okay, so we know what our housing is going to look like. The people enter this map from here, so we're going to need bridges. So we'll have one there. Shall also have one up here, because they have to come around this mountain, because they can't go through it, which is irritating, to say the least. We'll have another wee bridge there. There's bound to be a way we can cross there. May as well go around the rest of the map here and set up a few token crossing points. because we are going to be needed. Are you serious? You can't? That is just crazy. We're going to need you to cross over here at some point. Yeah, there as well. Okay. Do we want an earlier one? Yes, we do. Let's set up basic roads so we sort of get a feel for how everything's going to hook up. We want to utilize as much of that farmland as possible for, well, farms. So we're going to want that road. Please do not go crazy on me to do that. You're going to cut straight through the farmland, which is fine, I suppose. You're going to come up here and there. You can actually do that. You can do that. Don't know what I want to do with you yet. And suppose we're going to have a road along there at some point. So we can do that. Don't think we're going to do a second set of houses here. We can do another one there, and then we can flip it over and do more here. Then we'll set up smaller ones and smaller little blocks in different places at different times, I think. But anyway, on to foods. We're going to set up 2 of each farm just to see what it's like at the start. We're going to leave gap for the 3rd farm of each if we need to expand. So I'm just eyeing. You're what? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, what am I doing? Change the farm type, you tit. Yeah, they are 4 wide, so that's a gap of 4 left. Leave a gap of 4, so then you'll be able to go to that. Done and done. Food processing wise, let's set up 2 bakeries, 1 windmill. I can't remember the ratio that we're supposed to have there. We're going to want 1 abbey for now. We're going to want 1 distillery, and I'm pretty sure the distillery uses this guy to go get stuff. Let's just check. So this is a ranger den. And they go and collect phase. I don't know what phase are, but they can go get them. And this uses phase to produce absinthe, as you do. Terms of the other food. Sorry about that. Other food production. I'm going to set up a token rancher and probably 1 or 2 fishing spots. My throat is really tickly right now and it's really irritating. Can we not set up fishing spots here? There we go. Nice little row of them here. And going from the last game, we really do not need too many of them. Jesus. Throat is being a big douche. So we don't want that guy going over there. Let's make sure we have a lot of these guys down. So we have 1 there, 1 there. That should cover those guys. Road straight over, connect to that. And I want to set up a second set of housing before I would unleash, if that makes sense. So it's basically a rinse and repeat job. Except let's mirror. So it's like, yeah, mirror reflection. So housing wise, that would be this to there. Then 4 across. And then a whole thing down to the bottom of the road, which I'm assuming is about here. Let's just get a road across to find out what has gone wrong. Why would that have happened? I'm confused. So if I do the road across, yeah. Why is it being weird now? Ah, that's why. Whoopsie. Let's get rid of that. And that. This house was supposed to start here. There we go. That makes more sense. And a road the whole way down. And a road the whole way down. So now we can just basically mirror everything. So let's go to this. Let's get you set up. Let's get a well. Yeah, that's about right. So opposite side of the road, we have the thingamabob. Up from him, or beside the other side of him, we have that. And then we need the newspaper kiosk, which is here. Then up from this guy, we have the herbalist. And then we have the theater. Okay. And then around the inside of the road, we have houses all the way down. Then we'll have more gardens in and about the place. And yeah. So speaking of roads, that'll be able to come up here and go across there. We'll do one set of beautification. So we do that. And that. Yeah, that seems right. Now in terms of the gardens this time, let's again change it up. So there'll be these two here with these two in the middle instead of that way. Which means blue, 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 and blue. So we had blue at the top in here, so not this time. And then the red ones. Done. So theoretically speaking, each of these blocks, which I haven't finished yet, funnily enough, need to put a roadblock in here. And then I need to build bathhouse. Probably there will do the job. Will it though? I kind of want it opposite this guy, because then I can do a road between it and the thing. And we want a shop, which will be there. So theoretically, if this is set up right and is properly supplied, these should all get to level 10 and hold 1,200 people each. So that's, out of these, this is a nice little condensed block of houses and services. We have the potential for 2,400 people. And that's before I set up any shanty towns just to get workers in. That's before I experiment with a few other housing service setups that I've seen online. So we'll see how this works, and hopefully it works well, because if it doesn't, then I don't know. So we've got basic food processing set up, we've got some fishing, we've got these things being protected by, essentially, I always think of them, they're called maintenance, but I always think of them as architect posts from the likes of Pharaoh. People can get in, they can get over here. What else am I missing? We are going to need to set up copper smelting and mining pretty quickly to get utensils. But for now, let's start and see how badly this goes. It may go pretty badly. But I am going to set up this little fountain there and there. I was hoping that would improve the road a little bit. Ooh. Didn't notice these things before. What? Hold on. Let's we've got water-based shit. Let's try. What's the size of these? Ooh. Yeah, I can get on board with that. Where are you coming from? You chose that route. Well, whoop-de-doo. So we start off 40k. We used just over 10 of that to set this all up. So hopefully it goes well. And you know what I haven't fucking set up? That's a bit of an oversight. So we need granaries. For now we'll have one there and one there. We'll have one there for the fish, which is fine. We need a storage place. We're going to set up 2 of them with a maintenance guy in the middle. And you better not let these damn things fall, scumbag. You know what? I'm going to just make sure that doesn't fall. We're going to have a wee bio there. Okay. So needs more workers. So we need 399 more workers. That doesn't necessarily mean that citizens are going to be workers. It's just what it is. And I have no idea how long I've been recording. You may see my background temporarily as I do that. And then jump back in. See, you didn't notice this. That's slick as fuck. It's only top quality recording you get here with the Panda Puncher. So yeah, I've been going for just over 20 minutes. We're in around that mark. So we're just going to see how this goes. Let's knock this up to level 5 and see if we have enough people to get things going. So we already have our initial set of upgrades. They're level 2 or something, and that's probably because they have access to water, essentially. So yeah. These people are doing what they need to do. Everything's connected up. Is farming happening? Not yet. Is fishing happening? Not yet. We still need another 247 workers. People are coming in though. Come in faster than that though, please. We have a lot of stuff that needs done. I don't want to build more houses already. You know what? Theaters can actually shut down for now because I don't need them just yet. That frees up another 32 workers. Still need 185. You can be shut down. You can shut down one of these. What else can we shut down? Suppose you can shut down that. And that. And you. Let's get the basic stuff up and running first, such as our farms and other services. And we'll be able to level up a wee bit more before we need to re-implement the theaters and things like that. That is the plan. So yeah, until we get a bit of an upgrade or build more housing, I do think this is the way to go. It's just that initial early game balance between having too many jobs to fulfill and not enough citizens. 104 more workers needed. Do we set up a bit of a shanty town to get employees? Or do I wait for like an initial crop and a harvest and hope that it's enough to get food to people so that shit gets upgraded? And once shit gets upgraded, more people come in, fill the existing jobs that we still have. That's kind of something I kind of want to do. But I'll let this tick for a while, see if that's what happens. But we've got our initial setup. We are no longer doing the campaign. We are just building a city, seeing how that goes. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. So please, 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 please go away. Until next time, folks, good luck and goodbye.